What's going on, guys? I'm here with one of our clients, Alex Harp, who has closed, you said it was over $90,000, right, since January of this year?
93. Yep.
Dude, I love it. Well, for anybody who maybe doesn't know you, kind of what you do, give us a little bit of backstory, kind of what you do, who you serve, and what kind of videos you create.
Cool. Yeah. I have Heart Media Company. That's my media business. We started just doing videos. Then since I started going through your course, I started doing the ad part as well,
Nice.
and bringing value in that way to help generate leads and stuff. So I started just doing videos, but then you kind of brought up to me, you kind of opened my mind more to the money I was leaving on the table in a lot of ways. So I added it up before, and I was telling Eric earlier, done 92,800 since the beginning of January. And I also was doing the calculations in my head. Had I done my current or my old pricing structure, that would have been more around 12 grand
Wow.
in deals. If because the way I presented them to these new clients since January, I was presenting them with the pricing structure that we built.
Right.
And I was not thinking big enough. And I didn't have a good pricing structure. So I was leaving a ton of money on the table.
Yeah, I think a lot of people suffer from that as well. I mean, is that kind of the biggest thing that had you looking for someone to help, like on the mindset side, or what do you feel like the biggest problem was kind of prior joining to the program?
Yeah, I didn't know the mindset side was something that I needed until I got into the program. But I originally joined the program just because I wanted to figure out how to get more leads coming to me that needed videos, because before I was only doing word of mouth. I wanted to learn the system of getting people coming to me that needed videos, instead of just asking everybody and anyone. And then the mindset thing came along with it that I didn't even realize I needed. The mindset and the pricing structure, even little things that you've kind of taught me about, like automating certain systems and
Yeah.
just making it easier, helps a lot. So the mindset thing is what kind of unlocked the next level for me to get to the next stage of income, I think, for a media business.
Yeah, I think a lot of us do that too. We've been having the same pricing for so long that we're just like, well, it can't be any more than this because
Right.
people have told me no, or I don't think it can. And that kind of those kind of limiting beliefs definitely do hold people back. And I've had mentors do that with myself too, where I'm like, dude, we can't charge more for this. Like, you can, because they just could see stuff that I couldn't see. So I get that. And I
Right.
guess, like, go ahead.
The
You're
structure
good.
that kind of introduced to me that has ended up making me a lot more was before somebody come to me and say, I need a video. I'd be like, okay. And I would make them a video for like 3 grand or whatever,
Yeah.
which was one video and it's done. But the structure you kind of introduced to me was the whole, here's a 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and it drags it out. So they get more,
Yeah.
which is more helpful for them. It provides them more value being consistent with it, but it also helps me get paid more. So
Yeah, the lifetime value, stretching that lifetime value to get, from 3 grand all the way up to 40 grand for a client.
right,
And that delta is huge because
right,
it helps you hire more team, helps you bring in more people, helps you have more consistency and not be like, holy crap, are we going to have revenue this month?
right,
And you
yeah,
can base stuff off of it. So I get that. I guess,
yep.
is there any reason why maybe you chose this program over some of the other programs out there?
Um, I really, I really didn't even see any ads for any other programs until I saw yours, and I think I remember seeing your video I was at a football game, and I was watching your video on my Instagram feed, and for some
Yeah.
reason I felt like you were a trustworthy sounding guy, and you are, so I DM'd you. But I hadn't seen any other ads up until that point. But whenever I saw your ad, I was like, this is exactly what I need. Like, I need somebody to like coach me along to get to the next level, because you've already been there and you've already done it. So I needed somebody who had that experience to like take me by the hand and help me get
Yeah.
to the next level.
Makes sense, man. I guess kind of a weird question, but like, what do you feel like would have happened if maybe you hadn't taken that jump? I know we talked about it financially a little bit, but like, what do you feel like would have happened if you hadn't? Because it's a scary decision, right? Like, what do you
Yeah.
think would have happened if you hadn't made that jump and took the bet on yourself?
Yeah, I actually think about that all the time, like what I would be doing if I hadn't decided to hop on a master filmmaker. And I don't know, man. I don't know what I'd be doing, because I had a big client last year. It was my biggest one, and I got used to that income, and I
Yeah.
lost them. And that's why I decided to go with you, because I lost that client. And and so I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make that kind of income again. And so this was like my leap of faith that I was going to hopefully learn something that I hadn't known yet. So I don't know what I would be. I think about it all the time, though. I wonder how I would be getting, I guess I'd just be relying on word of mouth and just hoping that something trickles in. But learning a system like you've taught, that's like, that you can rely on. And if you want more, you can basically turn up and turn down the amount of jobs that you want coming in. It's, irreplaceable at this point. So.
For sure, man. I think it's consistency, peace of mind. It's a lot of things, right? And I guess last question, but if anyone was maybe on the fence about booking a call or at least just speaking to us, I guess what advice would you give them specifically?
Yeah. I mean, you have nothing to lose. When Eric says that he will give you free advice on these calls, he really will. Even if you decide not to go with them, he'll give you free advice towards your business and towards, making more money in this space. But it's been a game changer for me completely. I feel like I haven't even cracked the surface yet of what I'm going to do. I feel this next level that Eric's helping me with is now scaling to bigger and bigger. It's not just, the level I'm at now where he's helping me,
Doing that in a month, man. Let's go.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's
Uh,
helping, get editors, hire, scale to a much bigger operation than what I probably imagined ever. So it doesn't just stop just at 93,000. We're hoping to get to the $1 million years
Yep.
soon. So
100%,
yeah,
man.
you got nothing.
I'll make a trip up to Nashville and we'll get you some drinks and we'll celebrate once we hit it.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'd love to.
I love it. Well, Alex, I
Well,
appreciate your time, man.
yeah,
Let's keep crushing it, and I'm excited to see this next level.
appreciate you, man. Thank you,
Awesome.
bro.